Hello and welcome to Day of Code. At this time of the year, students from around the world gather in to write few lines of code and celebrate a week of computer science education. Today, we will write a simple Java program to produce an output. Output is what the program will produce to be displayed or stored. At this time, please close your laptops. You can have your phones handy to take screenshots, but please pay attention to the instructions. If you miss any part of this, you will have trouble writing your code. Students will be standing by to help you with any errors or questions, students from my computer science classes. Please understand the computer program is sensitive to syntax or rules that need to be followed. Any spelling errors or any mistake, missing symbols will raise an error flag. Please pay attention to exact syntax and spelling and take plenty of pictures. Let's take a look at this example. When you are ready to write your first code, you will go to websites online that would allow you to write your code and produce output or execute your code. Most of these programs will have a generic program available to you. So all you have to do is change this line right here in order to change your output. But let's understand what a simple Java program is from line 1, and then we'll focus on the part that you will do today. First line is basically the heading for the class, in this case, your program, that is named Hello World. This is the name of the program, and it's basically a public class. What these terms mean, you have to study further Java to understand. Obviously, I cannot teach the whole Java in 20-30 minutes. Second line indicates that this is the beginning of the program Hello World. And third line is the main method for this program. You will learn again about methods in advanced Java. Fourth line is the beginning of the main method. Up to here should be available to you in all these Java websites that we're going to go to in a few minutes. In line 5 is where we want to focus on changing the code to produce the output that we like. In this case, the program is written to produce this output, Hello World, inside the double quote. Please pay close attention to the syntax and the spelling. With a capital C, type system dot out dot println, indicating print line, open parentheses, double quote, Hello World, end the double quote, close the parentheses, and the semicolon indicating the end of the line. If you have to, please ask your teacher to pause the video at this point to take screenshot. Please take the screenshot of this program. You will be referring to it when you are writing your own code. I will give you a few seconds to take pictures. Again, if you need more time, ask your teacher to pause the video. Okay, let's move on. On line 6, you basically indicate an end to your main method, and in line 7, you indicate end to the beginning of your class or your program. You must have a matching begin and an end. So if you have a beginning, you must have an end to any open curly braces to indicate the end of that block. So let's go and write our own basic program. Again, in line 1, I'll write public class and I choose a name. Go to the second line and begin my program. Go to the third line and write public static void main string args. Go to the next line and begin my main method. In there, I will produce this output, system.out.println, double quote, hello, Java world. And we have the matching end that this particular website is automatically producing for us, so we didn't have to worry about putting the ends. Now we're ready to execute this code that will say hello Java world. If I scroll down in any of these websites, you will find a button that says execute. If you haven't made any mistake in your code, it will run the program and it will display the output you intended to produce. Let's click this execute. And as it's being run, it produces hello Java world. I can go to next line and add another system dot out dot println. My name is Mr. Ansari. Let's run this program. Now let's go back in here and make some errors. For example, I'm going to forget to put the double quote. This particular website shows when it's typed correctly inside the double quote, and you notice that the color changed. Some of the websites may help you with the syntax, some of them may not. So let's make our first error and click execute and see what it will happen. If you notice, it produces an error message for you that in here it was expecting in line 6 to put a semicolon, and it is actually misleading error message. You have to basically examine that line and see what you have forgot. So my students will be available for you. The line 6 is a good indication of where it is, but the message itself might be confusing for you because it's thinking that you were trying to finish it in here, and that's why it's indicating an error here. But line 6 is where the error is. In fact, what we are missing is the double quote. So let's go back and fix that error. And run again. Here you go. It is fixed. So you may have mistakes forgetting semicolons at the end of line, double quotes, misspelling print line, or forgetting to capitalize a system when you are writing your own code. Now I've written one longer one today, which is producing a happy face. This program, again, is called happy face, and public static void main indicates the main part of the program, and this bunch of system.out print lines will produce this. One thing is that anytime you need to produce a backslash, you have to put another backslash next to it, because backslash is actually a reserved symbol in Java. And let's execute this code. Yay, we have a very happy face here. Well, it is your turn now. You will go to one of these websites and write your own code, get creative, produce anything you wish, such as this happy face, tables, chairs, your name, flags, or anything else that you think it would be fun for you. Have fun. Let's go to these websites, go to Google, and type online Java compiler. Please go ahead and open up your laptop, go to Google and type online Java compiler. And you will see a bunch of websites available for you. We don't want to just choose the first one. You can go to second, third, or the fourth one, because remember, there are 15, 20 students in each classroom, and they all will be accessing these websites at the same time. I'm not quite sure how good these servers can handle so much traffic at the same time. It may lag in the beginning because everybody would be clicking execute to see what it runs. But then once they start to write their own code, it will be random selections, and it will give enough time for the server to serve all the requests. Just be careful about exact syntax and spelling. And if you like to go further and learn about how to insert input, how to use variables, and more advanced features of Java, please either contact me or go to Tutorial Points Java Tutorial. This website teaches you Java from the beginning, and it basically uses very simple language to help the beginners rather than showing the syntax to advanced programmers. So I recommend this website.